beautiful sunny day. Watcha. Alan T, at you again. Alan T Detectorist. Stephen, how are you all doing? Going out on my first ever permission today. It's only a very tiny one. But it's the first one, and I'm really geared up for this one. Really looking forward to it. It's a beautiful, hot bank holiday summer's day. Let's get down there, shall we, and see what this is all about. Probably there may be nothing in this political field. It's a horse paddock out in the countryside in Norfolk that a friend of mine has got, just a small permission, and we'll get down there, we'll have a look, we'll see what it's all about, guys. Hope you join me. Alan T, be lucky peeps. See you later. What's you guys, warm welcome to Alan T Detectorist. Here we go. This is our first permission, the very first permission on Alan T, which is we're all excited about. I've got Carl with me, my mate who's detecting as well. He's new into the game as well. We'll see Carl later on. It's a little paddock we've got here with we've got a big massive meadow here going right across the meadow there to the railway line. Most of that down there is marshlands. We're on the higher ground here. I think we've got a bit more of a chance on the higher, drier ground, but we'll have a look down there anyway. It goes all the way across the railway line, which is, it's a lot bigger than I thought it was, it really is. It's we must have, what, 4 acres? Maybe 4 or 5 acres. There's another field over the back as well, which is lovely. And we're going to get stuck into this and give it a swing on our first ever permission. Absolutely glorious day. Let's get into this, guys. Catch you later. Right, guys, that's my setup. As you know, the Garrett Ace 250 with the standard coil. This is Carl here. So hello, Carl.
Oh, yeah.
That's my friend. He's new into detecting as well, and he's got the White's DFX. It's quite a famous piece of kit, I believe. Any opinions on that, guys? Put your comments down below. I presume that's the standard stock coil on the end of there. And he's got loads of programs on there. He's got to get used to that one. It's got multiple programs. Do this edge first, just this grid here, guys, just down here. All of this edge to start with. We're going to do it parallel. It's going to take a lot of time to cover this field. As you can see, it is a pretty big site, guys. There's a railway over there. There's a river down there as well. Bit of floodplain, and we'll get stuck in, guys. Till later. Be lucky, beeps. Carl's on his first signal with a DFX from White's. See what he's got here. Nice little plug. That's what we like to see. He's going to have a go with his pinpoint. Straight on it, and
yeah! I got a nail!
It's a nail. Is it an old nail? Is it square? No, round?
No.
No, modern nail. Trash. We're going to find a bit of that, I think, by this fence. We're by a fence here, so we may have a bit up this line until we work out a little bit, so we'll keep going. Alright, let's have a look at this one, guys. We've got a plug out. It's a bit of a trashy signal, but we'll have a look anyway. Pinpointer on. We'll have a look. It's not there. Oh, it's in the hole. Oh, I can see it. Excuse me, not wearing gloves. A container of some kind. Aluminium container. Got a thread on the top there. No labelling on it as such, but we'll take it back, we'll have a look. I don't know what that is. It's aluminium, so it can't be that old. Anyway, on to the next hole, beeps. Middle range signal. Let's get the pointer in. Right there, give that one a dig. It rains, so it might be a bit of scrap again. We'll have a look. Nay! Right. Pointer on. Bit of flint. There it is, a little bugger. It's a bit of tin.
Tin?
Bit of aluminium. Yeah, that was it. On to the next one. He's a nail king at the moment. King of the nails.
It's a nail.
It's a nail. The nail king's done it again.
Watch out.
Hey!
There you go. Get me in the horse. Right, hey. He's got a little tinker.
Did he get anything?
I don't know.
No.
He's got one of my bloody tags.
Come on, what's it? Ring?
You got one of my warrants. A nail.
Oh, shit!
Oh, horseshoe. That makes a change. That's probably that lady's horseshoe she's on about.
Yeah.
And Carl's got a nice ping. He's going in with a pointer. He's going in. Is it another nail? Oh, that's peeping up. Oh. What's
Some
that?
sort of disc, maybe a coin. Not quite sure. Can't really see a lot of it.
Looks like a token. Token. It's quite thick as well, which usually means they're quite old.
Got some sort of stamp on it. I'll take it to my neighbour. She might know what it is. She's really good.
If I put it on my metal detecting site, people will ID it straight away.
Yeah.
There's nothing that side at all, it's completely washed out. We're in the bottom of the paddock now, just by the stream here. We had a little bit of a break. Cup of tea, it's lovely. Loads of meadows here, loads of meadows to cover. And I've just got an interesting ping over here. We've got the plug out the hole, it's a bit swampy. And to me it looked like a coin. Where was this? If I can get it in the sun here. Just get the pinpointer on. So it's actually in the hole, so we'll have a look. Oops, let's get it round so you can see, guys. There's something in the corner there. Where is it? There. And that looks like a coin to me. Put it out. There we go. What is that? Is that modern? Yeah, it looks like a modern. It's got a serrated edge. Don't know what that is. We'll give it a close-up, guys, and we'll have a look. Good luck, beeps. Alright, so we've done that patch down there. It's all a bit boggy. We're going to go over to another pasture over the back here, which is a lot more of a nice pasture to have a go at. It's not so boggy, and there is a lot of shingle. I think this back end by this fence here is a landfill from when they built the road, but down there in the valley we had a few coins and bits and pieces, which was nice. But we're going to another field now, just the other side of the paddock. Watch your beeps, back at you. Come to a different part now, a bit more of a level meadow here. Give this a go. We've got the river running through here. I don't think this is floodplain, this particular bit. It is further down there, and we've got a nice bridge there. It's quite an old bridge. I don't know what the road that is going over there, but that has never been metal detected, because usually you find bits of metal lying around the pulled out. So it'd be interesting to get my magnet in there one day. I'll come down with my magnet one day, give this river a trawl, see if there's anything there with a magnet, and we're going to give this field a good old, this corner anyway, because there's so much to look at. It's much bigger than I thought it was. This is going to take us a good 3-4 months to do a good job on it. I'm going to do a Google map, do a grid reference, and do it properly. We found some interesting things, nothing too old yet, except for that lead disc, whatever that is, so we'll have a look at that, guys. That was really interesting. Found some spendies as well. Anyway, we'll get digging, beeps. Catch you in a minute. Ta-da! Well, we're still at it. 5 o'clock, been at it about 3 hours now. Found some bits of old ironworks and coins and a few little funny shapes. But we'll give it another half an hour ago. It is a lovely place, lovely horses over there, absolutely beautiful. Lovely horse, glistening in the sunshine, lovely. We're just going to do this patch here under this tree here, this old oak tree. See what we can find on this bit better ground. There's not so much flint over here, hopefully. There's coal there. He's 8.5 up at the moment. He was the nail king, but he's turned it all around. His first time detecting as well. Little shite. Watch you guys, hope you can see me there in the light. Well, that was nice. Done about 4 hours in the end, I think, 4.5 hours, which is lovely. Try and hold that camera a bit steadier if I can. Yeah, so we found a few scratched through bits of old ironworks, and because it's close to the railway as well, it's close to a road. There's lots of landfill there from the main road. Obviously, when they dig the aggregate up, they spread it across the fields adjacent to main roads like that. But further out in the field it was alright, it was nice digging, and found a couple of interesting things. We'll have a look when we get home if you want to join me. We'll get it on the table, give everything a clean, and we'll see what we've got. I need your advice on 1 or 2 items, which is lovely. But it was warm today. It's probably too warm today for metal detecting. It was boiling, absolutely boiling. So I went a bit doolally for a few minutes. But I've been bad the last few days, so I've not eaten much. So that's probably to do for that, with the sun as well. But I did drink plenty. Right, we'll get home and we'll see what we've got, guys. So it's not a lot, but there is one interesting thing which I need your opinion on. Till then, guys, till we go home. Later on, beeps. Good luck. Watch you guys, back home, L&T, Detectorist out there, Stephen. Yeah, it was a nice day. So I did get a bit overwhelmed a bit with the heat. But as I say, I've been a bit poorly, but so I had plenty of fluids, a couple of chocolate bars, so it was alright. But yeah, that was nice. That was the first ever field dig. So not like there, I don't think. I don't think we're going to find any roaming in there, but you never know, do you? But we'll keep trying. We've got a lot to do. So I've done a grid reference. I've done a little grid map, shows on the picture. We've broke it off into grids, and I'm just going to mark off the grids as we do them, as we go along, because it's going to take some time to do this permission. It's our first one, so I want to make a thorough job of it and make sure we don't miss anything. But I think it's going to take a few months to get through this. So there's thousands of grids there, and we've only done a dozen or so. But we had a lovely day. It was a lovely first dig. As I say, whether there's going to be anything special down there, but the one item I'll show you now, we'll go down and have a look. There's a couple of items there actually which I'm quite interested in and want your opinions on, so put your remarks down below in the comment section, guys. Your ideas on any of this stuff, which would be absolutely lovely. Right, we'll go down and we'll have a look, shall we? Let's go down. Right, here we go, guys. Just a little look. So not a lot there really. Most of it's just tat and ironwork and whatever, but quick flick through. We've got bit of lead there, just folded lead. I unfolded it just in case any marks in there, but just a bit of lead there. And again, another bit of twisted lead. Give us some nice signals, the lead does. Lots of bits of ironworks, tacks and nails and stuff. So it is close to a railway. That looks like an old one, don't know. All little bits of junk there, guys. Another little bit of lead there, but little bits of tat. Zip there off somebody's coat, farmer's coat or whatever, I don't know. Pair of scissors, nice air cutting scissors. They're solid though, so can't make anything of them, so most of this will go in the rubbish. That'll go in my lead bin. We had a container here, alloy aluminium, don't know whether it was one of those health drinks or something, don't know, guys, but junk again. Big old chunk of iron there, guys. Looks like a bolt or something from the railway. So the railway is quite close to the fields that we go in, and that's definitely off a railway. Big old chunk. I should imagine that held a track down or something, but that looks quite old, but hey ho, massive piece of chunk. Horseshoes, we're going to get a few horseshoes in there. That's a quite big chunky horseshoe, that's come off a big horse, and that's quite old as well I think, but you never know. Well corroded. A young one there off one of the ponies I should think, still got the nails, the tacks in there, where it was tacked to the horse's shoe. So I don't think that one's that old. Lovely job, had a bullet, World War II, I think it's a blank, it's not been fired, there's no markings on it at all guys. Can't see any markings on there at all. Just make sure I'm in shot. Yeah, I can't see any markings on there at all, but it's not been fired, so I presume it's some sort of rifle blank. There we go. A few coins, 2p, don't know the date on that one. Another 2p there, one well washed out as well. Penny and a 20 pence, that's the biggest denomination spendy one we found. 20p. This, I thought this was quite interesting when I saw this, but I think it's just a lead. I think it's a fishing weight, I don't think it's anything gold. I think it's got ½ ounce or something on there guys, can you see that? It says ½ ounce. So I think that's a fishing weight, I'm sure it is. You can see where it's been moulded there. So it looks like a fishing weight. This was quite, when I first saw that I thought that was gold. So do you see that? It's got a bit of gold colouring on it. It's a stud off something. It's got the clips there where it went in. I don't think that's old, but I don't know. I think it's made out of tin or brass or something, but I don't know about that one. I was really interested in this one, even though it's just a shard of metal, guys. To me, it looks like pewter. I don't know. Anybody got any ideas? And it's got the showings of a rim there. Put a side on there. I think it was a vessel of some kind. And it's made out of pewter. Now I'm pretty sure that may be pretty old. I don't know. What do you think, guys? I'll just try and get that in focus. See, that's an old bit of pewter off of, say, a beaker or a mug or something. Shield, I don't know. But yeah, I was quite intrigued with that when I first saw that. So I think that's something interesting. So put your comments down below, guys. Be nice, let me know. And this, the last most interesting, Carl found this. And it's very, very heavy. It's made out of lead. I'm sure it's made out of lead, the weight of it. It's got some sort of design on that side there, guys. Got a circle design there. Can't actually make anything out. I don't know whether you can see anything on the camera there. There is something going on there, but it's that rubbed out. That side is pretty well washed away, gone. You see it's quite thick, it's really, really heavy. I'm 99% sure it's lead. It's a bit of a deformed shape. To me that looks old. I had some suggestions from Keith. How you doing, Keith? Opus Maximus, he's a great help to the channel. Gives me loads of support and advice. Check out Keith, Opus Maximus. He seems to think it may be a sack seal. I don't know. Medieval sack seal, do you think? I don't know. Really don't know, but it is. You see, it's quite thick. Really heavy. I'm sure it's made out of lead. I did scrape a little bit there. I'm sure it's made out of lead. But any ideas on that, guys? Put your comments down below. Try and get that in focus if I can. There you go. So there's nothing on the other side at all to make out. Try and come a bit closer. There. There you go, guys. So that's the most interesting thing we found, which I'm quite pleased. We found something interesting. It might be just a piece of lead, I don't know, but I don't know. Is it a sack seal or? I don't know, guys. Put your comments down below. There was a still picture on the video for it as well. And there you go, guys. That's all we did on that day, which was all right. You know, I'm quite happy with that. And hopefully it'll get better and better on this field, and we'll find a lot more interesting stuff, which will be lovely. Anyway, guys, let's go back upstairs in a bit. Good luck, beeps. Okay, guys, there you go. Not a lot. A couple of interesting things there. If you put your comments down below, it'd be absolutely wonderful, guys. Give me some idea what those were, especially that disc. That's a chunky bit of got a chunky bit of weight in that one, guys. Give you another little quick flick of that. So there's nothing on that side at all. It's completely washed out. I'm trying to make out what's on there, but I don't know. But it's about 35mm diameter. It's got 4mm width on that, guys, and it's really, really heavy. So lovely job, and also on that pewter, bit of pewter. I'm sure that's pewter. I'm sure that's come off something, a vase or something. I don't know. Any idea on what date that could be? If it is pewter, I'm sure it is. Some sort of vessel, I should think. I don't know. Anyway, give me your ideas about it, guys, and I'll leave it there. Thanks for popping in. Give me all your suggestions, all your comments. I watch all your videos, guys, and any suggestions at all. I know we can do things better or whatever, because we're all new into this game, and you know, I'm a bumbling newbie. Till next time, guys. Thanks a lot. We'll do episode 2 on this field. I'm sure we'll get a lot of episodes on this field in the future, and perhaps a bit of magnet fishing in that river as well. There was an old railway station there, closed down, derelict railway station. Even the railway was still used. There was a derelict railway station there, so I think there's going to be quite a bit of stuff in the river, in the cut, just by that derelict railway station. I'm sure there will be, so I may get my magnet out there and do a bit of magnet fishing and have a go at that as well. Alright, thanks for popping in. From Stephen, you all be good, guys, you all keep it real, and we'll see you next time on LNT Detectorist. Ta-da for now, peeps. Ta-da.